So, me personally, I believe magic is real because throughout my life, compared to what I was when I was a child and what I evolved into when I put my mind and effort into certain categories of my life, and that evolved and it proved myself there's an outcome. And of how great the outcomes, how great you practice, or how great you set the evolution to. Magic is like evolution because that's what I'm saying. Like, evolution is the whole key process to evolving what it is. You know what I mean? It's evolutionary scale of things. Like, everything has a cycle and a pattern to it. When you're doing good, or when you have your ups or downs, or in life, or anything like that, anything that you could imagine. Well, we are co-creators of our experience, and we can do what we want and please to do. You know what I mean? If we have the time to do it, and if we have the time to think for ourselves, we understand our own intelligence. So it's a time for us to do what we want and to feel on the planet, to understand our own intelligence. You know what I mean? So what does our old soul know? If you're an old soul, you'd pass life that had more oxygen on the planet. There's more capability of the soul energy, in vibration. And the world is becoming less and less vibrationally healthy. The cities, the polluted minds of the masses, fluoride in your toothpaste. I could go on and on and on. And that's why the Hobbit Home Society is the answer. I'm not trying to sound like the saving the world type thing, but this is the only way to actually do save the whole planet, is to actually act and get together and find common to understand people. Don't just respond to people like at work. We got to start understanding people more. We got to start, getting together to understand this piece of the puzzle that we need to put together with our own money, our own land, to put together this Hobbit Home thing. And when I get enough money saved up, which soon it'll start saving up, but all I'm trying to say is that I'll eventually buy land and have like a tent on it until I dig that Hobbit Home. And I got to see if I can actually dig on it. I'll have to talk to the landlord and see if I can dig on the land to make this Hobbit house I'm talking about. And if the landlord agrees to it, like a basement sort of thing, that's what it's basically be like, kind of like a basement, but it's a Hobbit house, so it's going to be dirt on top of the ground, and a sunroof in the middle, and then an entryway in a pretty decent sized room. You know what I mean? That's basically going to be the Hobbit house that I can build, because I already built one before. I just didn't put the support beams up where it needed to be. But what I'm trying to say is that there's so much that the world needs to get together and do. You know what I mean? I need to grow my YouTube channel too, and get out there and start reaching people and getting more views, because I don't need to get paid from YouTube, but I just want to reach people to get this message out there so that they can do something. It takes more people than one to live a certain way. I'm realizing I could make a whole Hobbit Home Society, a bunch of houses everywhere, Hobbit homes. But would anybody live in it if they're not in on it with the program? You know what I mean? So that's what I'm trying to say.